I mean, because you've just been in China, so because I've never been, so you've seen it, and we've heard a lot from Elliot, who lives there, and also we had Bono from BYD on Friday morning. But I mean, you've seen firsthand that transition from our standpoint, because I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot about it. I mean, it was impressive.
I think mind-blowing is the only word. Now, I went because I'd seen the data, but you want to see what's going on under the hood, what's really happening.
Right.
So a few things that I think the West should really think about. The top-level data is that Western countries, the UK, Europe, America, accelerated to about 20% of end use of energy being electricity up to 10 years ago, and they've stalled.
Right.
China's now at 33% and is accelerating. We've got used to this idea of China as being like, dirty on energy. It's been building coal plants. I think this year is going to be peak coal for China. They are shifting away from it as fast as they were building it. 59% of all the renewable energy built in the world last year was in China.
Insane. Yeah.
54% of all the cars sold in China so far this year are electric. It's heading to 60%. The Chinese state oil company predicts no filling stations will exist in China by 2045. By the way, they operate the filling stations.
Right. And they're predicting there won't be any by 20. That's
right. And they're not doing this because they're nice people, although, by the way, they may well be, and if they're listening, but it's because they understand that energy is the primary input to industry.
Yeah.
And now that renewables are the cheapest form of energy, their industrial competitiveness depends on the shift to renewables. I was in New York a couple of weeks ago. I'm pretty sure the air in New York was dirtier than the air in Shenzhen.
Right.
Right? And I think that, for me, epitomizes what's happening at the moment. There's a real risk that in 10, maybe even fewer years' time, we look like kind of middle-income, underdeveloped economies because we're still burning stuff that we don't need to.